Well, hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of our Cape York adventure. Where are we this week, Al?
It's in a place that I've always wanted to come and visit. We're in Weipa on the Gulf of Carpentry.
Yep, it's a beautiful little town, so come and join us for the episode. We think you're going to love it. Hi, I'm Steve.
And I'm Alison.
We decided a couple of years ago that we'd work hard and save all of our money and start living life on our own terms.
So we bought a caravan and hit the road on a trip for 2 all around Australia.
So why not come and join us every week for our adventures? Alright, so we've driven down from Seisia this morning.
Sharp right.
When Siri shuts up. It was probably about, what do you reckon, Al? 3 hour drive down? 3.5?
In 300 metres, your destination will be on the right.
We took our time coming down, stopped, had coffee and things like that, of course, but we're going to come down and we're going to try out the Moreton Telegraph Station. You can stay here, I think, just reading on Wiki, and I'll confirm later on if I'm wrong. $20 each a night, so $40. You can get water here. That's pretty much all I know at the moment. Well, good morning. As you know, we left Seisia yesterday and we made our way back down the PDR, and we've come to the Moreton Telegraph Station, which is quite a nice place to stay. What we thought we'd do on the way down, just to change it up for us and also to show you a couple of different options, is just stay at a couple of different places. So on the way up we stayed at the Bramwell Junction Roadhouse. That wasn't too bad, that was $15 each per night. I think we might have already told you that. We're at the Telegraph Station, which is about 40 k's to the south of it, as you head further back down the PDR, and this one's $20 a night each. Look, it comes with a number of facilities, good green grassed areas. There's a kiosk here that sells plenty of food. There's also some general groceries here, so you can buy bread, milk, those sorts of things. There's a few walking tracks about, good hot showers, toilets. There's a washing machine here that you can use. It's actually not too bad. So yeah, the plan is we'll pack up this morning and we're going to come down to the Batavia Downs Road, which apparently is a really good road, and we're going to punch across towards Weipa, where we're going to set up a campground over there for the next 3 days, give you a bit of a look around Weipa and take a little bit of R&R ourselves. The Telegraph Station has a water truck which goes up and down the roads and keeps the roads wet, so there's no dust while you're staying here, which has been a nice change. Some of the remains of the old telegraph line that used to run up along the telegraph track. This is the flood marker for the times that the Wenlong's gone into flood. I tell you what, 1953, you're up to your neck. Look at this in 1907. So I'm nearly 6 foot, and that would have to be at least 6 or 7 inches above the top of my head. All right, so we're just leaving the Moreton Telegraph Station. What did you think of your stay here, Al?
Yeah, it was nice. I actually liked probably, what was the other one we went to? Bramwell Station.
Bramwell Junction Roadhouse.
Sorry, Bramwell Junction Roadhouse.
Sorry, I had to make the distinction because there's the Bramwell Roadhouse and there's the Bramwell Station.
Sorry, there is 2. So it was the Roadhouse. It was $15 a night. It had grass, it had toilets, it had showers. Not sure if it had a laundry though. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. No.
But it did have food. So like similar facilities, but yeah, probably just a little more economical. But this was nice. We got to do something different. So yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was $10 to you here, and I think we already mentioned it was $20 each. But there was a couple of nice walks to go and do. We went and done those down to the Barra Hole and Cape Creek. We'll just drop in. No photos. Oh, we'll take some photos. We did take some photos.
I did take some photos.
But one of the wonderful things here is the bull.
Oh yes.
He comes around and visits of a night, and he loves mangoes.
Yes, and there was a younger bull last night. He certainly could make a noise.
He certainly could. Alright, so that was our stay here at the Telegraph Station. Would we stay here again?
Yeah, I'd stay again, yes.
Cool.
Both were good, so just more that you knew there was a difference in price, but they were similar in features and facilities.
Yeah. So we're going to go to Weipa today. We're going to stay in the campgrounds there. We booked for 3 days. That cost us $45 a night to stay there in the unpowered section because we are coming into the school holidays now, so the prices have elevated slightly. We're going to go via the Batavia Downs Road, which is a mining road, but apparently a very, very good road, and it cuts about 100 kilometres off the trip when you go across. So
many travellers have recommended it, and even the locals in this part of the world have recommended it as well.
Yeah, and it does, when you go on to like Google Maps, it takes you the long way round. So just have a talk to the locals and have a look at your maps, and you'll find the Batavia Downs Road. There's a big airport there, you can't miss it. You just make a...
There's a big sign actually, you do notice it.
You just make the turn and it takes you straight to Weipa. Alrighty, well, let's get on with the day, eh?
Okay.
Alrighty. Right, as you leave the campground, you come across the Wenlock River. It's a one-way bridge. You've just got to make sure there's no traffic coming down, of course. Beautiful little river. There was a croc sighted here in the last 7 days, but there's a free camp just here on the right-hand side as you're heading south. There's a few people still in there. There was a little couple of tent camper trails and stuff in there last night, but yeah, nice little area. The water's quite clear and it runs along, so I suppose if there is any crocs, you'd have a better chance of seeing them. It's what you can't see at night that disturbs me when you get up for a midnight wee. But anyway.
I think this is the turn-off we're taking.
This is our turn-off.
Batavia.
So here's the turn-off to Weipa, coming down from the Telegraph Station. And you won't miss it because it runs alongside airstrip for quite a ways when you make the turn.
Head southwest on Batavia Downs Road.
Siri's onto me straight away, but I just...
Continue on Batavia Downs Road for 9 kilometres.
As soon as she rerouted, we come around the corner, it instantly took 98 kilometres off the trip. So this is the way to go.
Yes, yeah. And all the locals say go this way, so if the locals are saying it, you know it's got to be the better way to go.
Yeah. Alrighty then, well, we'll catch up with you in Weipa. It's coming into Weipa about 20 k's out at the moment, starting to see the start of the, I think they're bauxite operations they do up here.
Yes, it is.
It's literally just, you know, scraping the first couple of feet of dirt off the earth. We're going for about, what, you reckon about 6 or 7 kilometres now?
Yeah, I was going to say a good 5 kilometres.
Just don't show the map here, but so you can see there, I don't know if you can see it, but on the GPS you can see that's all the bauxite mining that's going on around us, just both sides of the road. It's huge.
With every so often there will be a sign that says active mine site.
Yeah.
So,
we haven't seen anybody yet, have we?
There was one. No.
No, just the mines, just the where they've been. There you go.
It's very different.
Gotta say, since we come onto the mining lease, this bloody road's fantastic, isn't it?
It's not bad.
It's a ripper.
A bit dusty.
Oh, it's as good as a dirt road gets. Something coming up here we haven't seen in a long time. It's a set of traffic lights. It's the only set on the entire Cape, I think. Haven't seen them anywhere.
They're going to stop.
Well, we come to Weipa for a couple of days. What do you think of Weipa, Al?
Good, interesting. I've always wanted to come and see Weipa. I didn't know what to expect, so yeah, it's definitely a mining town.
Definitely a mining town. I think everything that's here supports that mining town.
Yes, exactly.
But
it's only here to support the people and the mining town. Yeah.
And a lot of fishing. So there's a lot of people that are here to fish.
Everybody loves to fish.
Yeah. The tide goes out a long way here, so we're constantly on crocodile watch. But I don't know if we'll see too many around
only
town.
Only because you want to see a crocodile.
Yeah, but a couple of things in town. If you do come here, there's a Woolworths here. The prices are pretty reasonable. We've done got a couple of things yesterday afternoon, and what we found, and your experience is probably the same, but what we found is that if you buy their brand stuff, like their Woolworths brand stuff, it's the same price as what you pay in town. It was the brands that weren't their brands that the prices we thought were a little bit inflated. But things like milk, $4.50 for 3 litres here in Weipa, exactly what we pay in Brisbane. So fuel here at the moment in September is $2.53 a litre, which has probably been one of the cheaper places that we found on the Cape since we've been up here.
I think when we're coming up, the fuel app said $2.50, but we are now a week from school holidays, so and in a few places it's gone up.
Starting to creep up a bit.
As we've got close to school holidays, so
yeah. But all your services are here, so there's mechanics, there's tyre fitters, there's mitre attendants here. There's a car wash here if you want to go and get a bit of the red dust off, and we certainly done that yesterday. Alright, let's take you for a bit of a drive around Weipa and we'll show you what's got to offer. Little Weipa. This is where they run the conveyors and they load all the ships up with the bauxite that they mine up here. So we'll get as best a view as we can. We might have to go both sides of the port to get the better view, but we'll see what it looks like from here. So there's a ship getting loaded out here right now. I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up. I'll try and zoom in so you can see, but you can see the ship getting loaded now. We've come down to Red Beach here in Weipa. It's not a bad place. They've got some monument that was put up here in 2007, I think it was, and they've displayed some scarred trees. So you can see here that you can see the scar that's in the tree there, and these are quite ancient, a lot of these. We've seen these in a number of places, haven't we, Al? Yeah, they come out and they cut, the Aboriginals, they cut pieces out of the tree for different things, and sometimes it might be to maybe make a shield, or it could have been for, you know, something for a shelter, or all those sorts of things. But this is the result, and that's what's left. And you do see them quite extensively, particularly in areas like this, but we've seen them all the way down the inland roads of Queensland. It's very, very interesting. This is Red Beach in Weipa. It was worth driving down and having a look, wasn't it? Very different part of Weipa. I'm here to look at crocodiles.
Maybe reversing.
Yeah, we could do a bit of reversing here. We don't know whether there's a car here or not. It's very hard to tell.
Yeah.
We could well be looking at the back of something up here, but there is a little point you can deviate just off one side if we do get stuck.
Yeah. No, I think whatever it was is gone.
Just gone, so whatever it was, we were following it. But it was very hard to tell, wasn't it?
It was a little difficult. Alright, well we stayed at the Weipa Campgrounds for 3 nights, didn't we? We did.
You'll probably see Weipa in 2 days, but Alison had a little bit of work to do, so we stayed an extra day to do that, which was good because in the end we hooked into one of the powered sites for an extra $10, charged everything up, washed everything that we own because everything's red.
It's slightly lesser red now, but...
Get ready to move back. But it's not a bad campground. It comes with a pool, a little restaurant. You can buy a drink here if you like one. There was a fish show come in this afternoon. They were selling a bit of fresh fish and things like that. And yeah, it was about it, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they highlight a few tours around the region, so that was good as well.
And we're going to do the Weipa Town and Mining Tour tomorrow, which leaves from here. So
yes.
You can leave your van out the front, and if you're not staying, you can leave your van out the front and I'll look after it for you while you go and do the tour. It takes about 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 or 3.5 hours, I think. It's quite long. It's quite substantial time.
Yeah. So that should be pretty good tomorrow, and we'll bring you along when we take off.
Yeah, looking forward to continuing moving.
Yes, yeah. All right, well, the plan is lamb shanks for dinner tonight, a bit of TV.
Sounds good.
Bit of rest and we're out.
Excellent.
All right. Well, that's it for this week's episode. We really hope that you enjoyed it. Join us next week when we finish the final leg of our Cape York adventure when we head on into Cooktown. If you haven't already done so, make sure you like and subscribe before you leave, and don't forget to leave a comment because we always like to get back to you. Have a great week and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. And some people are just, like, I'm not going to say, I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm not going to say that.